To beat the big guy, you gotta out-eat the big guy. Woo! Talking to you, Mark. Feeding time. Feed me more. Yo, welcome to Feeding Time, vegan feeding time. I'm the big guy, Ryback, back at you again here in Sin City, back at the place. Guys, today we're going to a pretty decent sized meal here, a little mukbang, vegan mukbang for you, back at the MeDiet. I always confuse the name, MeDiet or MedDiet. I believe Med because food is medicine. MedDiet Cafe here in Vegas, off of Sahara and am I on Tenaya? I believe, nope. I should know this street. It's right before Cimarron, right before Sahara, close to Sahara and Rainbow, if you're in Vegas. And this place is, they've really done it today. I saw on the Instagram, they had the barbecue, the Sloppy Joe. And now all this is plant-based, guys. The Sloppy Joe with fries. Get a little look at that. And I go, you know what? I also want more, because I'm always hungry for more. But I also got their new barbecue bacon plant-based burger here. This looks absolutely delicious. I'm probably going to start with this here. That we're actually going to do a swap out. And so I got that, and they also gave me, they were very kind, their new green base drink. This is a low carb, low calorie, celery, cucumber, spinach, kale, parsley, lemon, and ginger root. This is made fresh in-house there at the MeDiet Cafe, so I'll be enjoying some of that as well throughout the meal. Big hour of cardio here today on the stairmaster. And a lot of more shoulder work. It never ends. We're getting there closer and closer. Had a big gym day yesterday. Now we're gonna do a big conditioning day today. Just going, pushing myself, and it's feeding time. We've got the lettuce, tomato, the barbecue bacon burger. Is it caramelized onions on there too? It looks like, and the plant-based cheese. Look at that. What kind of bun is that? Looks delicious. Plenty of napkins too. Oh, and ketchup. She must know my videos. My bite marks. I know people get the food. People are like, I want to see the bite marks. Make sure it's authentic, an authentic food video. This is delicious. I'm going to be nice and carved up for this workout. I'm going to need it. I continue to increase my intensity on the stairmaster. Once a week I do an hour, or attempt to go for an hour. I'm sorry, the most I've got on there is 50 minutes, I believe now. But I've increased the intensity. I've done an hour, but not at this intensity level. My rest period with my arms on the stairmaster are now 60 seconds at level 9, and my working set the whole way through with no hands is 1 minute. 1 minute on, 1 minute off, but constantly working at level 10. So and to build endurance and to keep endurance in the legs, and I'm going to keep this going. And we got to talk about my stairmaster that I'd ordered, my sweet $6,000 stairmaster that never came in. They lost it. How it got lost, I don't know. They're still they're searching, but it does not look good. I'm actually should know in the next 2 days. Luckily, I'm protected and I'll get my money back. But I really wanted the Stairmaster, and it got scanned all the way to Vegas, but it was on a train from Illinois to California first. And if you know anything about what's going on, people in Chicago and LA are robbing trains from packages. But I go, okay, one, that shouldn't be happening. We need to crack down on that like ASAP. That is absolutely horrible. And people, they need to make an example of each and every one of those human beings doing that. There's no, we have no room in society for people that act that way, right? But you go, this thing's on a pallet, boarded up, this enormous, heavy thing. How would somebody steal a Stairmaster off of a train? And I don't think that they could. But maybe, were a bunch of people able to shove it out? And maybe it fell off, and that's where they're just like, oh, it's a big Stairmaster. What are we going to do with this? I don't know. But all I know is it didn't make it. Would have been nice if the delivery company, the window was all day. They never told me when it got scanned in the morning that it wasn't able to get scanned in because it wasn't on the truck. So I'm waiting around all day. It never showed up. Then they called me the next morning. And they go, yeah, it's lost. And my exact words were, how the fuck do you lose a Stairmaster? And the woman goes, well, there's COVID. She literally blamed COVID. I said, okay. And she goes, there's COVID. We have new people. I go, okay. Cool. COVID and the new people lost a $6,000 Stairmaster. Somebody's in trouble. Now I gotta try to find the one that, unless it shows up, but now I'm afraid if it shows up, it's gonna be broken. She's been sitting around for a week. This is so good. But it's all going to work out. I'm going to get my Stairmaster, and all's going to be well in the big guy's world. All right, let's try this green base. That's delicious. 3 grams of fiber, only 3 grams of sugar, 2 grams of protein. And there's 2 servings in this. Only 80 calories. Packed with micronutrients. I'm going to predict I'm going to hit the hour today on the Stairmaster with this combination of carbs. What's this? I got the little... All right, we're going to go to the Sloppy Joe. Is that a... Oh, that's a little salad. Okay. A little cucumber salad, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I'm more interested in this Sloppy Joe. Sloppy Joe's as a kid, was my favorite. Oh, this is gonna be, I'm gonna have to use 2 hands. That's what she said. Okay. Oh yeah. This is really good. We would have Sloppy Joe night as a kid. I ate me a shit ton of Sloppy Joes growing up. Wow. This is amazing. This place, they've got alcohol in there. I'm telling you, this is the kind of place, take an Uber to go on a date. Have a good vegan meal, little some drinks. Nice location in here in the shopping center. It's not horribly far from the strip either. So if you're visiting, check out the MeDiet Cafe. Gotta eat some of these fries, make some room. I've just been going in my routine. I'm really disappointed. Instagram, I have it off my phone. I'll just put it on in the morning when I make my post. Put it back on late at night when I do a little bit more. They got back to me because my account's been shadow banned, right? We talked about it. They've got back to me telling me they were sorry. American supervisor was supposed to call the first week to help, resolve this, because they marked me for 2 community guideline violations that were not community guideline violations. But I believe it was because I was sharing some stories with everything going on, right, in the world with everything, which we won't even say because I think it's happening on a lot of platforms. So they use that as an excuse to shadow ban me. Well, they come back and go that was wrong, that I should not have been shadow banned. And then sent me this other email and just saying they're sorry. The damage has been done. They just suppressed my account during the entire Christmas period. Busiest time of the year. And my account still isn't. I noticed I could live stream, but I'm not getting nowhere near the views on, and which were never great. Some posts would be okay, but were never great compared to other platforms. But I'm just posting on TikTok mostly. I'm just like, whatever at this point, These companies, it's frustrating. You're literally putting out health and fitness and supplementation and positivity and entertainment and humor, and you think that's the problem in the world? Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. It's all gonna work itself out. It always does. The big guy always gets his way. May not be today, but I always get my way. I'm in a good mood right now. This is a delicious meal. Big ol' handful of sloppy Joe. Another sip of this green base. I'm gonna go to this LVAC off of Sahara to go do my cardio. It's crazy. I don't go there. I only go there maybe 2 or 3 times a year. And before that, I hadn't been there ever up until last year. I saw people, though, that I used to see back at my old 24-hour fitness gym I used to go to off of Rainbow and Cheyenne. It's crazy. You see people like when I was a kid working out that you see, and like some people look great, like for how, like, and but it just brings back memories. Like when you see people, from 20, 25 years ago. I started working out at a really young age. 11, 12 years old, going to the gym. Who's this is fucking parking next to me? I'm doing a food video. Keep it moving. Mark. You guys know I like my privacy for my food videos. NFL playoffs going on. We got a little Monday Night Football tonight. I'm really getting back into football now. I really fell out. I used to love it. I fell out during my wrestling. I was just so obsessed with everything wrestling that if I ever had free time, I would watch wrestling, study tape. Where now, just enjoy life, watch the football, and just a little, not crazy, just some games here and there. Big Bucks fan. I'm pulling for Tom Brady for another one. But if not him, Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. Aaron Rodgers is a real man. Smart man. Got the Rams and the Cardinals tonight. Cowboys choked. Zeke didn't look like he was too hungry. Dak either. Mostly Zeke though. Zeke, horrible. Horrible season. It's what you get trying to steal somebody else's brand and catchphrase. Which, by the way, I won. For everybody that was like telling me I wasn't going to win. Blah, 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 blah. I won. Just like I say every time. I just tell the truth. But a lot of people, you're like, oh, no, he's a running back for the Cowboys. He's allowed to just steal whatever he wants. No, I'm sorry, that's not the way the world works, Mark. But I love TikTok. TikTok's just showing me all the Cowboys fans crying during the thing. And I was like, how the hell do they know I enjoy seeing this? Because I do. I have no hate towards the Cowboys, just mostly Zeke for being a piece of shit. But that all worked itself out, so it's over with. Done. And speaking of done on the food. All right, I'll clean up after here. Hope I lose your food tray in the back. Save that for another occasion. Swig of green base for the working man, for the hungry man. I feel amazing. Woo! To beat the big guy, you gotta out-eat the big guy. Woo! Talking to you, Mark. Oh, I could do some amazing big guy promos as channeling my inner Ric Flair. I could be really crazy if I want. I've got the energy. All right. Shut the fuck up and review the food. 18 minutes of talking while all we want to know about is the food. So both the sloppy Joe and the barbecue bacon cheeseburger were absolutely amazing, as well as their fries and the green base. I'm very, very satisfied with this entire mukbang of a meal that was provided to me today. I'm gonna give the sloppy Joe a 9.5 out of 10. And I'm going to give the barbecue bacon cheeseburger a 9.8. Both were amazing, but I really, that barbecue bacon cheeseburger, I just had out-edged the sloppy Joe just a smidge. And the fries, tremendous. Camera, low battery. Got to charge that battery a bit here before I go do this cardio. So I have that music pumping me up all the way through. in the green base, this was absolutely, I highly recommend check this out in there. It's just a green drink with like I said, celery, cucumber, spinach, kale, parsley, lemon, ginger, and ginger root. 80 calories, the whole bottle, packed with micronutrients. And this kind of thing right here energizes you in a whole different way, which is, if you notice, it turns you into a little bit of a Ric Flair. Gives you, puts a little pep in your step. I'm probably going to strut into the gym when I go in. Where's the stairmaster? Woo! Which Ric Flair used to do a lot of stairmaster. I'm in Steamboat. All right, guys, that's that. Thank you for joining me on another feeding time. It's always, I know it's always a pleasure for you and for me. And please check out my Feed Me More Nutrition supplement line. Sweetened with stevia and monk fruit, no artificial sweeteners and colors. Vegan friendly for men and women on feedmemore.com. You could save 20%. You know what I actually need to do? We need to do a feeding time discount because I've got my Ryback show discount. So to save 20% on this, on your Feed Me More Nutrition orders, use discount code FEEDINGTIME20, FEEDINGTIME20, FEEDINGTIME20 at checkout on feedmemore.com to save 20% on your Feed Me More Nutrition. Compliments of the big guy. And yeah, that's about it, guys. And there's a lot going on. I'm just kind of laying low, working hard, and there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes. Can't talk about. And but life is beautiful, life is amazing, and I hope so for each and every one of you as well. And until we feed again, my friends, stay hungry. Feed me more. Thank you guys very much for watching this Feed Me More TV episode. To check out my podcast, The Ryback Show and the Shooting Blanks Wrestling Report, please support us over at Patreon, patreon.com/Ryback. We have 2 different tiers available over there for both those shows. Feed Me More Nutrition available on feedmemore.com and Amazon. All first-time buyers can save 25% on the website with discount code SAVE25. And for all personal videos from yours truly, cameo.com/thebigguy.Ryback. Thank you guys again. Love you very much. Get hungry, stay hungry, be more. Feed me more.